Infinity here, and this is my new island Sleep Tight. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here and I hope that you're doing well. Today's video, it's going to be a long one, you guys. I'm going to be doing a lot of terraforming, a lot of waterscaping. I'm going to be making a sunken lake and placing Sasha's house. So if you guys watched my entrance video, I said to ignore the right hand side of my entrance because I had some plans for it. So let's execute those plans. So I wanted to make a little river running beside the entrance and the path. And I wanted to make a bunch of little waterfalls. So it's like a waterfall walkway. So that's what I'm going to work on this part of the video. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person where all my water has to connect. Like all of my waterfalls have to connect. So that's what I'm going to work on in this video as well, is just connecting all the waterfalls together because it just all has to flow. And then when I realized, so the thing about this game is when you have something on the right hand side, you don't see it as well as when you have it on the left hand side. So when I was walking up and down this area, the way that I'm doing my terraforming and waterscaping right now, you can barely see any of the waterfalls, and that made me mad. But my OCD wouldn't let me live if I just kept it, so I did end up fixing it. All I did was just move everything over to the right so that when you do walk by, you can get a glimpse of all of the waterscaping and terraforming on the left-hand side, or sorry, on the right-hand side. Now it's time to map out where I want to place Sasha's house and kind of figure out where I want to put this sunken lake. I want the sunken lake to be like a part of his yard, kind of. So I'm going to work on that. So here I am just extending the water because I have to. And now I'm going to work on the sunken lake area beside Sasha's house. Also, please, before you come at me about Sasha and him not being a sheep and me doing a SheepCore island, I know he's not a sheep, but I love him and I cannot have an island without him, so we're just going to pretend that he's a sheep. He's an honorary sheep because that's just how it's going to be. Rework my path here, or like this code here, because there's another thing about me. If you don't know, I hate these corner edges. Like, I hate how they look when we waterscape, so I want to get most of them done as an angle, like as much as possible. So I had to cut into it just a little bit, and here I'm just going to finish mapping out Sasha's house and just placing it. And I'm also going to place an incline right beside resident services here, just so that Sasha's not stuck up on the second tier the entire time, and he can freely move around along with all of my villagers. So now I'm just going to work on the little waterfalls up here, and I do end up having to make changes down where the waterfall is right now, because when you place like a ladder on by the cliff, I actually didn't realize that it needs like a full tile. So if I wanted to have a ladder, because I want to be able to climb down here and like lay here and make it feel like you're laying in a sunken sky. I don't know. Does that make sense? Anyways, it wasn't going to work, so I had to cut into my cliff a little bit just to make it all work and to fix it all. So I decided that if I wanted to put, one of those beach towels down to lay here, I'm going to have to make this cloud a little bit bigger. And this is how it looks. It turned out exactly how I envisioned it to be, and I'm absolutely obsessed. So I moved over to the next day, and Sasha's house is in place, and same with the incline. And now I'm just going to work on placing this code here and then decorating this whole area. that turned out to be way bigger than I had initially planned. At first, I was just going to do the waterfall walkway and call it a day, but then I had the motivation to do that sunken lake, and so here we are. And now I'm getting tired, but I want to finish it, but I also want it to look pretty. So hopefully you guys are still watching, and if you are, I appreciate you more than you know. So 84 years later, this build and this area is finally done. Let's check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this speed build and that I've inspired you to make a similar type build on your island. And if you did enjoy this video, I would love it if you'd leave a like and a comment, because it does help me out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!